But what is remarkable is what Senator Booker was berating Director Patel about. He wasn't berating him for failing to do his job, but rather he was furious for Director Patel for successfully doing his job. For 4 years, the Democrats under Joe Biden had an open border that undermined the safety of every single American. They allowed 12 million illegal aliens to come into this country to invade this country, and every single day Americans were murdered, women were raped, children were assaulted by violent criminals that Democrats released.
Senator Ted Cruz shredded Senator Cory Booker's line of questioning during a heated hearing with FBI Director Patel. What started as oversight quickly turned into a brutal takedown of Democrat border policies, human trafficking failures, and a reality check that stunned the room. And Cruz? He didn't hold back for a second. Cruz points out Democrats weren't questioning failures. They were upset at successes, accusing Director Patel not for incompetence but for doing his job too well. He scorches Democrats for presiding over 4 years of what he calls an open border disaster, with millions crossing illegally under Biden and violent criminals harming innocent Americans daily. Let's dive in.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have to say, it used to be that to see theater, you had to go to the Kennedy Center. Now, apparently, you need only go to the Senate Judiciary Committee and see our Senate Democrats berating the director of the FBI, which, okay, it's not, partisan politics is not new in the United States Congress. But what is remarkable is what Senator Booker was berating Director Patel about. He wasn't berating him for failing to do his job, but rather he was furious for Director Patel for successfully doing his job. For 4 years, the Democrats under Joe Biden had an open border that undermined the safety of every single American. They allowed 12 million illegal aliens to come into this country to invade this country, and every single day Americans were murdered, women were raped, children were assaulted by violent criminals that Democrats released. Now, Director Patel, I found Senator Booker's questioning really bizarre. He asked you, have you reassigned FBI agents from human trafficking to immigration issues? Director Patel, are the Mexican cartels that are bringing people illegally into this country engaged in human trafficking?
Yes, sir.
What the hell does it mean to reassign someone from human trafficking to immigration? The greatest human trafficking in the world has been over the last 4 years at our southern border. It is modern-day slavery that the Democrats still defend. They still defend those open borders. Mr. Patel, he also said, did you reassign FBI agents from protecting children to immigration? How many children have you found that were victimized by the open borders of the previous administration?
4,700.
4,700. And yet, oddly, I don't hear a Democrat here saying, gosh, thanks for protecting those kids.
35% increase year to date last year.
All right, I want to shift topic.
At the end of the day, what we just witnessed wasn't leadership, it was theater. Cory Booker didn't walk into that hearing to protect American families. He didn't show up to defend exploited children or victims of cartel trafficking. He came to score political points, to posture, to perform, and it showed. While families mourn, loved ones lost to criminal migrants, while children are being smuggled, abused, and trafficked across our southern border, Cory Booker focused his outrage not on the crisis, not on the victims, but on the people addressing the crisis. That's not courage. That's not compassion. That's a political agenda dressed up as moral outrage. Booker didn't attack failures. He attacked success. He attacked law enforcement for doing their job, and that right there tells you everything. Some Democrats care more about optics than outcomes, more about headlines than human safety, more about defending policies than defending the American people. America deserves leaders who stand with victims, not with failed ideology. Today, Booker made his priorities clear, and they weren't border security, national safety, or truth. They were politics first, reality second, and the American people are watching. They see it. They're done with the excuses. They're done with the performative outrage, and they're demanding results, not speeches.